Are you looking for the Nikon lenses? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best Nikon lenses on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Nikon AFS DX Micro-NIKKOR 40mm f/2.8G lens. According to the range of application, this lens is universal and well suited for the first experiments in macro photography. With affordable optics, the photographer probes the soil and the new technology will understand his capabilities and needs. Besides, macro photography, the owner will experiment with portraits and city scenes, because the viewing angle of 38.8 is very successful for different objects. With this inexpensive macro lens, DX camera owners will rejoice at the lack of vignetting at the corners of the frame. But when installed on an FX camera, dimming at the corners will be a nuisance. By itself, this effect is useful for focusing on the subject, however, it is not entirely appropriate when shooting plain and background images. Number 2. Nikon AFS DX NIKKOR 35mm f/1.8G lens. The sharpness remains at a height at all aperture values, and it closes to f/22. Silent autofocus provides a silent wave drive SWM, silent wave motor. Fixed lenses have a stable focal length. In terms of optical performance, they are well suited for taking portrait photos, but generally solve a wide range of problems. The network pays special attention to a balanced compact design and low weight, only 200 g. A convenient option is to switch from manual focus M to autofocus with manual focus priority M/A. A sign of a high-quality lens assembly is a serious metal mount. The focusing ring is rubberized, which has the best effect on the comfort of the grip. Introducing a fast fixed lens specifically for Nikon DX format cameras. Its main feature is a large aperture, f/1.8. This means that you can shoot even in poor lighting conditions, and the brightness of the image in the viewfinder is pleasantly surprising. Number 3. Nikon AFS FX NIKKOR 24-70mm f/2.8 GED zoom lens. The legendary professional lens is suitable for any Nikon digital camera. The built-in motor allows the device to perform high-quality autofocus even when complete with a budget carcass. The aperture of the zoom lens has a lightning reaction, but sometimes the focus misses. Therefore, pros are advised to shoot in series to provide the opportunity to choose the best frames. Why is this unit ideal for wedding photography? It's simple, there are a lot of interesting events happening around, and the photographer has no time to change optics and select a distance. Therefore, the option with a focal length of 24-70mm is considered optimal. In the DX format, it corresponds to a distance of 36-105mm. Number 4. Nikon AFP DX NIKKOR 10-20mm f divided by 4.5-5.6 G VR lens. If you are used to bulky wide-angle optics, this baby will pleasantly surprise you. The total weight of the plastic case with 14 optical elements and a bayonet mount is only 230 g. We focus on the application of the new AFP technology, which is responsible for the improved silent operation of the AF engine. In general, Nikon is actively working on improving electric drives in new generation lenses. A relative minus of the innovation, not every camera will reveal the potential of the device, but only released after 2013. The impressions of the owners are polar. Some are annoyed by the pronounced distortion of the super wide angle, when the straight lines give the curvature in the photo. However, this property is not a problem. Fans of strict geometry can easily correct distortions during post-processing, and in creative genres, street photo, shooting the night sky, portrait experiments, this effect is quite desirable, because it allows you to get an original and boring composition. Number 5. Nikon AFS FX NIKKOR 28-300mm f divided by 3.5-5.6 GED lens. This Nikon optics is a traveler's dream. Why carry a backpack with a set of lenses, if you can use one standard zoom with a magnification of 10.7x in any situation, choosing a position from wide-angle to telescopic? If you decipher the name, the abbreviation ED means the presence of low dispersion elements that save from chromatic aberration, color distortion, and VR is a stabilizer, or rather, a system of vibration reduction of the second generation. The sealed bayonet mount is protected from moisture and dust. Pros say that with its best side superzoom shows itself in conjunction with an FX camera. Of the optimal genres for this model, observers distinguish travel photos, panoramas, interiors, sporting events, in good lighting, underwater shooting in an aquabox. Optics are good for wedding photography. Weaknesses: pronounced distortion at the maximum focal length, tangible weight. The last drawback, however, is a natural payment for universality. Number 6. Nikon AFS-NIKKOR 14-24mm f/2.8 GED lens. Uncompromising wide-angle lens for FX cameras with a 36x24mm full-frame sensor, such as Nikon D3X, D3, D810, D750, D700. A massive specimen weighs almost 1 kilogram, it is heavy, unlike portrait fixes, so the most hardy will work with it. Optics gives you memorable shots from unusual angles without distortion. All straight lines remain straight, and experts in shooting architectural objects and landscapes will like this. The device is appreciated by fans of exceptional sharpness throughout the frame, both in the center and in the corners, even taking into account the maximum open aperture. The ultra-wide angle has an impressive f/2.8G aperture, which makes it possible to shoot without a tripod even at night. Users emphasize that this lens has no analogs, and it has no weaknesses. Owners are slightly upset only about the vulnerability of the front glass. It is easy to dirty or scratch it, so be careful, the device is worthy of the most gentle handling. Number 7. Nikon AFFX-NIKKOR 50mm f/1.8D lens. Let's start with SiC technology, or super integrated coating. Especially to improve optical performance, Nikon has invented an exclusive multi-layer coating to reduce ghosting and glare. This solved several problems at once: improved color rendering and color balance, minimized reflection at any wavelength. Applying layers on each element is a very accurate and delicate process, which gives the manufacturer the full right to declare new quality standards in the industry. This standard autofocus $50 should be in the set of every self-respecting photographer, especially among portrait masters. Their opinion is that it is on this fix that an amateur should pass after removing the whale lens. In general, in the professional community, the 50mm fix optics are very sensitive. In particular, the legendary father of the photo essay Henri Cartier-Bresson used a similar one. Add this thing to your arsenal if you want to shoot beautiful portraits and scenes with a blurry background.